on, first race today. Let's cheer them on. Let's go, Princeton. All right, great run, Princeton. Clean run, no flags. Bolton getting to the line. Bolton's up next. All right, time for Princeton. Princeton setting the mark at 30.0. 30.0, first time of the day. All right.
Single season touchdown throws. I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of.
All right, Bolton, nice job. Little wet. Clean run by Bolton. The time there. West Boylston coming up. West Boylston coming up. All right, time for Bolton with a 42.1. 42.1. All right. Coming to the line now, West Boylston. All right, as we take a moment here, let me just give you a quick introduction on our judges. We have head official, retired chief from Littleton, Chief Alex McCurdy. It might sound familiar, but we also have another Chief McCurdy, his son Steele from Littleton. Down your target official, retired Lieutenant Greg Herod from Harvard. You have your starter gun, retired Lieutenant Tony Shaw, also from Harvard. And then we have firefighter Jim Spinney from Berlin. On the timing table behind me, Chief Seacard from Harvard. Fred Foley from West Boylston. David Beausoleil from Bolton. And Don Kuchar from Dracut. Writing the times on the board for us, we have Kelsey Benoit from Bolton. On sound, we have Ian Sears. And my name is Andrew Perry, and I'm going to talk your ears off all day long. I'm so sorry. All right, West Boylston ready to go. All right, nice clean run for West Boylston. West Boylston picking up, Harvard coming to the line, followed by Sterling. Judges are conferring. All right, there's no penalty for West Boylston. Their time is 25.6, which I believe is leading the pack right now. Previous to that, Bolton is going to get a rerun at the end due to a safety issue with the temperature of the water. So Bolton is going to get a rerun at the end. No penalty for West Boylston, and we have Harvard coming to the line. Wow, that looks fast. That looked like a fast, clean run. I don't see any flags. No penalty. After Sterling will be Holden. Come on, make some noise for the hometown team, Sterling. Come on, everybody. If you can hear me over that, let's cheer for your hometown team. Moving quick. All right, let's hear it for your hometown team, Sterling. Nice job. We do have a penalty on the marker on the ground. Coming up next is going to be Holden, followed by Rutland. Holden, then Rutland. All right, Sterling unfortunately has a penalty. 10-second penalty for the coupling not touching the ground before breaking it. Standing by for time calculation. All right, with the penalty, Sterling with a time of 31.5. 31.5 with the penalty. Up next are reigning champions Holden, hence the music, and followed by Rutland. Holden coming to the line, Rutland behind them, and then Bolton's rerun. So Holden, Rutland, then Bolton. Nice run. Nobody got soaking wet, but we have a penalty marker down. Rutland getting ready to the line, then Bolton's rerun. Rutland to the line, then Bolton. All right, good run from Rutland. We have another penalty for the coupling not hitting the ground before being undone. Bolton coming to the line for their rerun, but another 10-second penalty for Rutland here. With the penalty, 37.1 for Rutland, 37.1. I did ask her, she's okay. All right, nice job, Bolton. Bolton, number 3 for the tower race, followed by West Boylston. And the tower race, fastest time, your winners of the tower race, Town of Harvard. So what most of you are not going to be able to see is that sometimes firefighters, they go on calls in the middle of the night. And so the bed race is everyone gets tucked in, everyone takes a nap. And when the gun goes off, they have to get up, they have to get dressed with other gear, they have to run to get on the truck. Truck moves, they lay out the hose, they slow down the target. Everybody's out of bed. We're getting some boots on, we're getting some coats on. Now they can't cross the white line to get on the truck until they're fully dressed. Sometimes somebody gets left behind on this one. You never know. Sometimes the truck backfires. And they're off. Bolton. Nice job. Up next is going to be Rutland, followed by Holden. Bolton finishing up, followed by Rutland, then Holden. All right, everyone made the truck. Rutland is off. Nice rolls. There it goes. All right, good, clean run. Nobody got soaking wet, but I see a couple penalty markers on the ground. Stand by for those. Rutland finishing up. Holden should be ready to back up here. Okay, we unfortunately have 2 penalties on Rutland. 2 penalties. 10 seconds each. One for not being completely dressed before crossing the line to get in the truck. Helmet wasn't securely fastened. And another one for getting off the truck and touching the ground before the truck stops. So with 2 penalties, our time for Rutland is going to be 122.6. 122.6. Rutland clearing the way for Holden. And then after Holden, Harvard should be getting ready. Holden coming to the line, getting ready will be Harvard. Holden now. They all made the truck. That's a good sign. Nice roll there. Nice straight roll there. 3 solid rolls from Holden. It's like they practice. They do. Thank you. All right, Holden, that was a good run. Nice, clean run. No flags. Let me check with Chief McCurdy. No flags. After Holden clears out, we're going to have Harvard, followed by West Boylston. Harvard, then West Boylston. And they're off. They all made the truck. Here they go. There we go. Nice run by Harvard. All right, as West Boylston gets ready to go to bed, Sterling should be getting ready in the background. West Boylston going to bed, then Sterling. And West Boylston, everybody's up and out of bed. Boots are going on, coats are going on, helmets going on. And they're off. Everybody made the truck. Oh, I can hear that. Dad, go. Go, Dad, go, I hear from the on this lovely Father's Day. There goes the target. I don't see any flags. I don't see anybody getting soaked with water. Good clean run by West Boylston. All right, West Boylston with a time of 106.5. 106.5. Up next is Sterling. Sterling backing to the line, and then Princeton. Sterling, then Princeton. Hometown team, let's cheer them on. Come on. Let's hear some noise for them. They all made the truck. They're rolling out those hoses. They ordered the perfect weather for us today. There goes the target. Nice clean run. All right, Sterling with a 52.3 on the bed race. 52.3. Let's hear it for him. I think that lines them up in second place right now. Everybody's up. They're headed to the truck. Away they go. All right, target's down. Nice job, Princeton. All right, Princeton with a time of 58.6. 58.6 on that bed race. That was our final bed race. All right, final scores for the bed race, starting with third place in the bed race is Princeton. Second place is the hometown Sweethearts of Sterling. And first place with an almost unbeatable time is Holden. All right, give us a moment here to set up for the women's race.
Got a quick little presentation. 98 years ago, when the muster first started, a young David Herbert was walking down the streets, jumping on his Mac to run this event. And after so many years, Chief Herbert has finally given up, and he's going to go on to retirement. So we want to thank him for all of his years of service, dedication not only to the Muster League, but to the Massachusetts Commonwealth of Massachusetts Fire Service. So I'd like everyone to give you a big round of applause to Chief Herbert.
Thank you, Chief. And Chief. No speech. Yeah, speech. Come on. Thanks. You're welcome. If you know the Massachusetts Fire Service, you know Chief Hurlbut. I've known him my entire career. He's known me even longer for being chief at the same time as my grandfather, believe that or not. But when he didn't hire me a long time ago, he said if I ever need anything to reach out to him, and he's always been an outstanding guy. So, again, let's give one more round of applause for Chief Hurlbut. Come on, these are the Sterling hometown leaders. Let's make some noise for them. I hope that's couples. All right, nice job. All right, Sterling women with a time of 27.3, 27.3. That looks like the time to beat. All right, let's hear it for West Boylston. Princeton women's team getting ready. Princeton women's team getting ready. West Boylston ladies with a 28.9, 28.9. Princeton team should be coming out to set up. Princeton, then Harvard. Princeton, then Harvard. All right, let's hear it for Princeton. All right, Princeton, time is in. 45.1, 45.1. Let's hear it for Princeton. All right, our last and final women's team, the Harvard women's team, coming to the line. All right, Harvard ladies with a time of 32.3. So your top three for the women, starting with third place. All right, we'll do all four, sorry. Princeton, Harvard, West Boylston, and Sterling, your first place ladies today. Let's hear it for the hometown team. Speaking of Sterling, they're first up in the next race, which is the Broken Hose. Come on, let's hear it for the hometown team. Your Sterling Firefighters. good. A target went down. I guess it counts. Let's hear it for Sterling. All right, Sterling posting the first time. 43.7. 43.7 is your time to beat. All right, coming to the line, getting ready, our friends from Bolton.
He'll flash his lights, but
I've never seen this approach before. It's all about teamwork. All right, let's hear it for Bolton. A little extra teamwork for Bolton, but they got the job done. 10-second penalty for losing control of nozzle. All right, Bolton's time is 1:22.4. 1:22.4. All right, coming to the line is West Boylston. And getting ready should be Rutland. West Boylston backing up now, followed by Rutland. All right, let's hear it for West Boylston. All right, West Boylston with a 51.8. 51.8. Backing up to the line is going to be Rutland. Rutland coming to the line, then Holden. Rutland coming to the line, then Holden. All right. Good clean run for Rutland. No flags. Nobody got soaking wet. Too bad anyway. Maybe a little. Rutland picking up, then Holden, and then Princeton. So Holden getting ready to take the line, then Princeton. Hey, Rutland's time, good for the current second place with 49.2. 49.2. All right, backing up to the line is going to be Holden. Well, they don't call it the broken hose race for nothing. Good fast run so far from Holden. All right, let's hear it for Holden. That was a good run. 35.6 for Holden. New time to beat on the broken hose. Coming up next is Princeton. Coming to the line is Princeton. All right, let's hear it for Princeton. Nice clean run. All right, Princeton's time on the broken hose, 48.9. 48.9. Harvard now coming to the line. All right, nice clean run from Harvard. All right, Harvard with a 40.6 for the broken hose. So in third place for the pump, this is the broken hose. Third place for broken hose are your hometown heroes of Sterling. Second place, Harvard. First place, Holden. And moving on. Sorry, that's Holden in first place. We love you. After Holden, it's going to be Sterling. And Holden, then Sterling. All right, Holden. All right, should be ready next is Sterling, followed by Bolton. Sterling, then Bolton. As Holden clears the line. Holden with a 36.4, 36.4. Beatable. Wow. Okay. Sterling with a new time to beat. What was it? 31.1. All right, nice job. All right, Bolton getting set up. Now Bolton's going to get a little mutual aid here with using Sterling's truck because Bolton's truck, the pump stopped working. So Sterling has graciously offered to let them use their truck for this event. All right, Bolton getting to the line, and then Rutland should be getting ready in the background. Bolton running, and then Rutland. Harvard after that.
Hometown roads. 'Cause round here it's all about the people that you know. And I've got some things.
All right, Bolton with the help of Sterling. We have a penalty marker down. Stand by. 10-second penalty for not covering a made-up coupling. Each coupling for this one you got to lay on top of. So not covering a made-up coupling. 10 seconds. All right, Bolton with a 59.9, 59.9. Coming up next is going to be Rutland. Rutland coming to the line, followed by Harvard. Okay, looks like Rutland is ready to go. No, you guys can stay back there. It's fine. Looks like all the hoses in the right places now. Here comes the water. Whoa. And the target's down. All right, Rutland with a 54.6, 54.6 for Rutland. All right, let's hear it for him. All right, Harvard getting set up, followed by West Boylston. Harvard getting on the line, then West Boylston getting ready. All right, Harvard. All right, Harvard with a 36.9. 36.9. It's not good enough, guys. That's third place. Come on. Let's do better next time. After West Boylston, it's going to be the Sterling for the old-timers. Sterling for the old-timers after West Boylston. It appears we have a mechanical failure of the apparatus. Here it comes. All right, let's hear it for West Boylston. Next up, we're going to get ready for the Old Timers race. Old Timers of Sterling, first and West Boylston. Sterling first and West Boylston. All right, West Boylston with a 50.3. All right, and your top three, starting with third place for the pump run is... All right, getting ready now is going to be Sterling with their Old Timers. Now, the prerequisite for Old Timers is you have to be in the fire service for at least 20 years. That seemed a lot longer 20 years ago for me. Now it doesn't seem like that long. Let's hear Sterling Old Timers. Come on, make some noise for Sterling Old Timers. They've all been around for a couple of years. All right, nice job. Target right away. Target's gone. All right, great job, Sterling. West Boylston, bring it on down. Boylston. West Boylston Old Timers, come on down. All right, West Boylston. Pretty fast for a bunch of old timers, I'd say. West Boylston clearing the course, followed by Holden coming to the line. Holden. And then Harvard. Holden, then Harvard. West Boylston time is 25.7. All right.
No bed of roses.
All right, Holden, nice job. All right, Holden with a 34.8, 34.8, nice job. All right, coming up to the line, our last and final old timers, the team from Harvard. Here it comes. All right, nice job, Harvard. All right, while we're finishing up setting up here, I want to give a shout out to one guy right over here. His name's Chip Durant, and he puts a heck of a lot of effort into getting this thing done every year. Let's give Chip a big round of applause. He's been the secretary of the Mustard League for 15 years, 25 years, since before I started. He puts a lot of work into it, and we like to give him a hard time because it's so easy, but we thank you a lot for all your work with that. Let's give a big shout out to Sterling, our host this year. They put a tremendous amount of work to get this course ready, and they ordered the most beautiful Father's Day we've had in forever. Gorgeous day here. Thank you, Sterling, for hosting. All right, Harvard Old Timers with a 31.7. Thank you to the judges. Let's give them a round of hand. A round of a hand? That's not a phrase. Round of applause for coming out. A round of applause. Thank you, judges. Thank you to our timers. They all left the stage already. Ian's on the stage. We'll thank him. All right, so Chip's going to present the trophies as I read them out. We're going to start with the women's race. Starting from 4th place was Princeton. 3rd place, Harvard. 2nd place, West Boylston. And then 1st place, your hometown hero ladies, Sterling. Come on up. We have a representative come up, get the trophy. Come on. It's okay. Don't be shy. It's just a trophy. There's just TV cameras. It's okay. It's fine. All right. Next up is, photo. All right. I'll get out of the way. They don't want you in the photo, Chip. Trust me. Yeah. All right. Next up is the tower race. No? You want to do old timers? Chief wants to do old timers because that's what's showing on the computer. So, 4th place in old timers, finally something we beat them at, Holden. 3rd place in old timers, Harvard. 2nd place, West Boylston. And 1st place in your old timers, your hometown hero, Sterling. Come on up. Someone's got to come and get the trophy. You want a picture with Chip? That's the prize. That's the real prize. All right. Next up, Tower. We're going to do top 3. In 3rd place for the Tower, we have Bolton. 2nd place, West Boylston. And 1st place, Harvard. Someone taking a picture? No? Okay, great. Next up is the bed race. Next up, bed race. Top 3 in the bed race. In 3rd place, we have Princeton. 2nd place, hometown Sterling. And 1st place in the bed race, Holden. Holden. All right, nice, guys. All right. What's next? Broken Hose? Broken Hose. In 3rd place, the hometown heroes of Sterling. 2nd place, Harvard. 1st place, Holden. All right. And pump race. In 3rd place, Harvard. 2nd place, Holden. And 1st place, your hometown heroes of Sterling. No, Marty now. All right, so our 2005 Martin McNamara Award recipients for sportsmanship is the Town of Bolton muster team. Come on, everybody can come on up. All right, and overall, you got the overalls up there, Chip? 3rd place overall. It's going to be your hometown Department of Sterling. Second place overall, our friends from Harvard. All right. I've lost track of how many times they've won this thing first in the year overall. So that's it. Everyone have a great day. First place, They tell me they only practice to beat Harvard. Come on up, Holden. Come on, whole team, come on up. You guys did a great job.
I paid my
Come on up. Get a picture.
time after time.
Everybody come on up. I'll get the picture.
Done my sentence,
I'll even post it on the Facebook page for you guys.
no crime. And bad mistakes
All right.
I've made.
Everybody say Harvard.
I've had
All right, congratulations, Holden.
my best, but I've come through. I need to go We are the champions.
If all the teams can help us pick up everything, that'd be fantastic. Thanks again to Sterling for hosting an amazing muster. Gorgeous weather they ordered. Everything was perfect today. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you all next year at a location to be determined for the 99th annual Wachusett Fire Muster. Again, thank you everybody for being here. Have a great afternoon. Stay safe. And happy Father's Day, everybody.